Now, as businesses gathered for a conference on artificial intelligence in Exeter today, a company based in Truro is already winning awards for its work using it. Hertzian has international and UK clients ranging from Warner Brothers to the NHS. It uses AI to analyse public reviews of quality, products and service and then feeds that information back to its clients. Now it's training and developing local talent through its academy scheme.
AI is very complicated technology, so it uses a lot of things like neural networks and machine learning and natural language processing, but all of that's lots of technical jargon. Simply put, AI is a lot of clever machines and clever systems working together to produce outputs and answers. It's not Terminators, it's not the end of the world, it's really clever systems designed to do a very specific role to provide answers and outputs.
Whether you're analysing bug reports, player surveys,
We use AI to focus on analysing text information.
gain global coverage of your players and translate comments in other languages into readable data.
So when we work with our clients, they need to know what people are saying about their product or service. It could be a film, it could be a game, it could be a patient in the NHS. When you're leaving comments about your experience, we analyse that content and then tell the end customer what you've said, so they can improve the quality of their product or service.
Your options are limitless.
So part of our programme and our initiative here is to grow the talent locally. What we need to do is provide further education and further support to young students and adults looking to retrain. So we have our Academy of AI.
I've been an apprentice for roughly a year and a half. The workplace culture is really good. It allowed me to understand myself a lot more and how I work within the team. As an apprentice, that's quite difficult. So knowing that position really quickly is really helpful.
Being able to stay in Cornwall was a real massive benefit. Being close to family, being close to home was really nice. I didn't have the experience of having to kind of build a new life somewhere else. I was able to keep all my friends, keep all my family very close, and also develop myself as a developer.
All the learning and all the education that we provide just gives young learners and adults looking to retrain more of an opportunity to get careers in this space.
Well, Paul Coles is from the South West Business Council and you organise this conference. When you think about AI, artificial intelligence, it does conjure up negative connotations sometimes.
Yeah, and I can understand that. I think we've seen a bit of the reaction to things like generative AI landing in the last few months. But when I think of AI, I tend to think of it as not as artificial intelligence, but augmented intelligence, taking the best of what humans can do, marrying it to the best of what technology can do, and just seeing what magic happens from there. And we're beginning to see some great stuff in healthcare and climate change. So I understand a little bit of concern, but actually there's huge opportunities.
And we were talking about it just yesterday, actually, about the Arts University Plymouth and encouraging their students to use it and not be worried it's going to replace them. So that's exactly what you're talking about. How much interest was there at the conference?
A significant interest. And I think one of the things that we wanted to debate is the application of social sciences to tech. In other words, let's not force tech on people. Let's make sure it's collaborative, done with, done to, and then I think you'll get the best possible outcomes from some of this stuff. And health is a prime example where we're seeing some amazing things.
Absolutely, and it's a place we want to see some help as well, isn't it? So how can it help within health?
Well, I'll give you two examples. Interestingly, both university ones. So start with the University of Plymouth. You know, they're working at the moment with the likes of Plymouth Community Housing to look at a big living lab environment which takes AI and health to try and deliver better health outcomes. People, you know, when they're elderly and they perhaps have some issues, they want to try and live at home for as long as they can rather than being placed elsewhere. So if we can use AI and tech to do that, then I think that's a huge benefit. And the other one from the University of Exeter, they've been using AI to detect dementia onset very early. And they're getting a 92% detection rate through using AI to you know, understand what's happening with an individual and detect dementia earlier and therefore have a better pathway.
And how big could AI be here in the Southwest, do you think? In what sort of industries, other industries?
Well, it depends on because we've got generative AI, which people are using now to do their emails and write letters. And, you know, potentially anyone can use that technology. And what I think we see there is more productive use of our time, because it can take away some of the repetitive, routine tasks that we no longer have to do. And we can do the stuff where we add value as humans. But then if we look at AI in specific sectors like health, education and the arts, then it could be truly transformative. And what's pleasing is the Southwest is great for our key industries like farming, fishing, food, tourism. We do that well. But we have a super cluster now of maybe 3,000 tech companies in the Southwest. So we do tech down here. And AI is just another technology that we can use to create new jobs, new opportunities, well paid, hopefully long-term jobs. So I'm excited about it.
Sounds really interesting, sounds really positive. Briefly, any fears about it?
No, I think the bit, and we debated it today, you have to get the issues around legal, ethical, moral challenges around some of these technologies. You have to nail those down pretty well to make sure that we are genuinely getting the best out of the technology. So as long as we do that a bit, I think we'll be fine, but we have to keep a constant watch eye on that.
Indeed. Paul Coles, thank you very much.
Thank you.